Hello, busy dads and busy people everywhere. In today's short video, I want to do three things. First, I want to fill you all in on a big life development for me, the busy dad, and my family. Second of all, I want to tell you about how that life development is affecting my own training goals and what those training goals are. But then thirdly, and perhaps most importantly, I want to take this opportunity to talk a little bit about the importance of goal setting and intentionality within the Busy Dad program and within training in general. This is a really important topic that I don't talk about quite as often as I'd like to, and so I thought that today's announcement would be a really good opportunity to delve into that issue a little bit. So first of all, my friends, the announcement that I wanted to share with all of you is that me and my family, I've alluded to this in videos already, are going to be leaving San Diego, California, where we have spent many very happy years. I came here in 2015, my daughter was born here in 2020, and we've really left an important part of our hearts in San Diego, and we'll be extremely sad to leave. But we're also very excited because we will be moving from the southwest of America all the way to the northeast to New Hampshire, seacoast New Hampshire, in a really beautiful, quite rural setting where we'll be working in a new capacity over there. For a long time, I felt myself inclining towards a more rural existence. As I get older, I find cities have less and less to offer me. And when I think about the kind of setting in which I want to bring up my daughter and perhaps other children, New Hampshire really speaks to me. I can't wait for us to explore the mountains and the countryside there. And so we really are very excited. I also fully intend to begin a serious cold water practice. I'm already an adherent of cold showering, but I definitely intend to get the ice bath set up out there. And I'm really looking forward to exploring that practice. Now, this move to New Hampshire will move out in the fall. In June, we will leave San Diego and we'll be traveling over the summer between London and South Africa. So just to put out there, if any of you followers of the Busy Dad program are based in London or Johannesburg, South Africa, and you want to come train with the Busy Dad in person, send me an email at busydadtraining@gmail.com and we'll see if we can make it happen. But the reason that it's going to be important for me, this traveling plan, is that I will need to have a complete finished draft of my PhD dissertation ready before we leave at the beginning of June. So right now, it's a real crunch time for me in my own work. And I decided that I would use that life goal as a scaffolding to create a training goal. I thought to myself, which man do you want it to be who finishes his PhD on June the 1st? And I thought, if I'm going to get myself to the position that I can graduate from my degree program by that day, why not also get myself to the position that I could graduate the Busy Dad program by that day? And so, my friends, I want to make it very public right now that my goal is to graduate the Busy Dad program by May, the end of May at the very latest. Now, while we're on the subject of goal setting, I wanted to talk to all of you about the importance of setting goals in your training. And I want to talk about the different kinds of goals that you should be setting for yourself. But first of all, just as to goal setting in general, I can promise you, if you show up to a 20-minute workout with no real plan, you will not do very much. You need to get to your workout with a very clear plan. Not just a plan, but not just a target, but a visualization of how you will reach that target. If you come with that kind of structure already in your mind, you are going to push hard in your workouts. And afterwards, if you hit your goal, the satisfaction that you feel will be multi-dimensional. Whenever you do a training session, you're going to get a little endorphin rush and feel kind of good on that front. But if you additionally have the feeling that you've satisfied a goal and that you're taking a step towards where you want to be, okay, your satisfaction will be so much more complex, rich, deep. You will feel so much better. As an intentional practitioner, when I have a good training session, I'm on a high for the next 2 days. Not just because of the endorphin rush, but because of my sense that I'm moving closer to where I need to be. Now, when we talk about goal setting, okay, I'm not just talking about having a specific goal for today's workout. You need that goal, but that immediate term goal needs to be nested within a set of longer term goals. I want you to make a realistic but ambitious goal for yourself for 1 year from now. Where can you be in the Busy Dad program 12 months from now? And then I want you to start thinking about your medium term goals. Where do you want to be 6 months from now and 3 months from now? What you're going to do is set up way stations on your way to your long-term goal. If you need to be at a certain level 12 months time, you're going to set a target for the next 6 months, and to get to that target, you're going to set a target for the next 3 months. And then, on the basis of your medium-term goals, you're going to pull closer to today's workout, and you're going to set yourself a target for, say, 2-3 weeks' time, a short-term goal. And again, that short-term goal will be nested within the medium-term goal. It will be a way station on your way towards where you need to be. And then, coming back from your 3-week goal, you're going to think, okay, well, what do I need to do today to take a step in the right direction? So what you're going to do in this nested goal framework is each shorter term goal will be derived from the longer term goal. So that every single workout you do, you will know exactly why you're doing what you're doing, and you will have a sense that this workout is a link in the chain that is going to get you to where you need to be. If you train in that way, you will show up to your workouts. And in fact, there is a beautiful symbiotic relationship between consistency in your training and intentionality in your training. If you are consistent with your training, if you keep showing up, you are more likely to reach your goals. But if you have goals that you're working towards, you're going to be more likely to show up to your workouts. And so the consistency and the intentionality feed off each other. There's a beautiful thing that David Goggins said in his recent book that really stuck with me. It really brought out what I'd been missing slightly from my own training philosophy. He said, when I get to a training session, I put up, but I also put the fuck out. Apologies for the swear word, that's a direct quote. He meant something very important there. Turning up, being there, being consistent, that's putting up. But working hard in the session, distinguishing yourself, teaching yourself something about what you're capable of, transcending old limitations, that's putting out. And putting up is only half the battle. We need to put out as well. That's why I've been saying in recent videos, Busy Dads, I want you to put up and put out. I want you to show up to the training session, but I want you to train hard. And the question is, how do we create the conditions, psychological conditions, that encourage you to put out, not just to sleep through your workouts? And the answer is intentionality. If you have those goals, if you have that sense that you're moving towards a noble target that you have set for yourself, you won't just put up, you'll put out. And that is exactly what I intend to do for every single workout between now and the end of May. I cannot wait to graduate the Busy Dad program again. I can already get a taste of it. I'm at 140 Navy SEALs right now. I've been owning the 300s of my 6 counts. I'm hungry. I can feel it coming. And if you set some goals for yourself, you will be hungry too. So my friends, you might be enjoying just moving through the Busy Dad program, and that's great. But if you haven't already, I want you to sit down and set those goals for yourself. Where do you want to be in 12 months' time? How will you change your goals for 6 months to help you get closer to that 12-month goal? And for 3 months, and then for the next 3 weeks, and then for today? I want you to start creating long-term goals, medium-term goals, short-term goals, and then nesting your immediate-term goals within those broader sets of goals. If you do that, your training will become rewarding in a way that it hasn't been before. So my friends, that's the end of today's video. Tomorrow is going to be my final session of the week, and I'm going to be pushing hard on my 6 counts. I'm already very excited. I'll see you then.